Welcome to Pressure, LabScienceTheOne. First things first, if you're looking for a definition about what is pressure, close the video right now because I'm going to give you some activities. So first things first, there's no glue on this. This is a normal Lifebuoy hand sanitizer. You might have seen the advertisement. Okay, I'm going to open this, see if it's sticky or not. Nope, it's not. So again, one thing use my right hand. Now I'll show you the magic. So just squeeze this, put this on, and voila. How is this working? Do you know? If you don't know, now I'm going to fall down. 3, 2, 1. Fall down. It did. Okay. You know why? Because of pressure. To be more specific, air pressure. So now, you want to know how I did this? Okay, fine. I'm going to tell you. So, I think I'll tell you this one first. Then I'll tell you about lungs and stuff like that. There's water pressure too. We explain the second part of the video. So if you want, you can just skip ahead. If you want to know about air pressure, you can stay in the video. Okay, so now, how did this happen? See, when I squeeze this, what happened? You can guess. The air came out. Because when I push this, the air from here comes out and air from here comes in. Because when I push this, the volume changes, right? You can see it from here. It occupies more space in the air, and when I squeeze it, occupies less space in the air. But when I squeeze this, air from here is coming out and replacing this. So the air pressure almost remains the same. Except if I do really fast, air from will be blasted out and then over there will be the high pressure. Okay, so high pressure is when the density of air is more, meaning it's a little heavier, and like when a football, if you pump it, it becomes harder and harder to push more air in the football because the football is having a very high pressure and the surrounding areas are having a low pressure or normal pressure, whatever. Okay, so when I keep this on, I close it and I put the cap closed. Can't squeeze. I can squeeze maximum this much, maybe air coming a little bit from the outside. Just open this cap and squeeze now. Air can easily come out. Now make sure there's no sanitizer inside, it's an empty bottle or whatever, because if you do it with some sanitizer, splat. Oh, I can't see. Okay, so I'll tell you why. When I put this, I squeeze, the pressure is the same because the air from here coming replacing this. But when I close it, why can I still squeeze it? Little bit, but a little more pressure, because when you're squeezing it, listen to this, when you're squeezing this, the air inside is becoming more dense. Crazy. Look. Oh. The air inside is becoming more dense. If I squeeze it and open the cap, it'll come blast. You didn't hear that, but I heard it. Okay, so now, why did it stick to my hand? Because when I put it directly to my hand like that, nothing happened because the pressure is same here and here. But when I squeeze this, the pressure is same. But when I put it on my hand, I'm blocking the air from entering. And this is elastic, so when I let it go, it'll come back to its original position. So the amount of the place there in this box, or whatever you call it, sanitizer box, in this is this much, and I keep it here and then I let it go. So the amount of space is more, but the air remains the same because I moved all the air out and put it in. So now when I open it, the pressure is less. So air will want to come in, but it has no place to come in. So it can't drop down because it's stuck to my hand. Because air needs to come in. And for it to come in, it has to come through the hole right here. But my hand's blocking it. So that's why it falls down after some time, because air comes to the super small gaps. And that's why if you put it on a flat surface, it'll take a long time for it to fall down. So let me try. Air's coming in. I can hear the sound. All the air came in and it fell down. Okay, now that you know this, if you show it to your friends, there's one more. Let me unscrew this and take a paper now. I tore a worksheet in half. Okay, so now you hold it like this, or you can hold it vertically, and then you make it horizontal. Okay, like this. Make it horizontal, and then you hold these two ends only. I'm not moving anything. If I do this, you can see it, right? You can see it if I bring this up. But now I'm going to use air pressure to make this paper lift. Crazy. I'm just gonna. Did you see that? Did you see that? See, I'll tell you why. When I blow on this paper, I can't speak when I do this. Okay, so when I blow this paper, I move all the air out. And when I keep blowing, the paper's gonna keep coming up. But soon it'll start coming down. Look. It came down. That's because I put a little bit change because I'm not air supplier. I don't have so much air to blow. So okay. So blow, I mean. So when I blow, air pushes the other air out and this air replaces this air. But soon, the air is moving too fast. So when I stop, all the air goes and there's no air here. Now, when I'm blowing, there's no time for other air to come in. Because if it come in like this, it is going to blow outside. So instead of that, I'm holding the paper. So paper is not going anywhere. It's just going to come over only like this. So then, the air pressure which is from here, which is normal pressure, and here, which is very low pressure. So this can be counted as a high pressure region, and it blows up because the air molecules need to fill in the space. Okay, so it's like this. Oops, I have to do it. See that? I did that. I blowed all the air, so low pressure region here. So then high pressure from here blows up and tries to fill in the space, and thus this moves up. You know why winds blow? I'll tell you why. This is the sun. I'm too hot. I need to give off my heat. Exosonic. Land heats up faster than the sea. So, let me remember. Yeah, the land heats up faster than the sea. So, when it comes on the beach, sea breeze, land breeze. So, this is the sea, this is the land. So, when sun rays fall on the land, this heats up faster and cools down faster. So, now it's day, so it heats up faster. Hot air over here, the air becomes hot. Oh, I'm moving my hand so fast the camera's not catching it. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so the air, I'm going to really slow now. The air from here is like a rope is pulling it up. We don't know why, but hot air is less dense than cold air, meaning it's lighter. So hot air will rise while cold air will sink or not rise. Okay, so when land heats up, the hot air over here goes up and there's a low pressure region here. What's going to happen here? The sea heats up slower, so it's relatively colder air over here. So the cold air needs to keep moving. I don't know why, but because there's low pressures almost everywhere in the world, because hot air is rising, then the cold air has to come and fill in the place of the hot air. So the cold air goes and moves this way into the land and fills in this hole. Now, when the cold air moved, there's a low pressure region where the cold air moved from. So the hot air which is already up has to go down. Otherwise, cold air will go in. That'll be weird. I'm feeling a sea breeze. What was pulling me to the sea? Parrots, help! But that's not what happens. So now that's sea breeze. When this is the land and this is the land and this is the sea. So hot air rises up from the land. This is land. Hot air rises up. Cold air from the sea goes in. Then hot air from up has to come down. So this is the sea breeze. So when we stand in the day on a beach, we feel a breeze, a comfortable breeze blowing towards us. Now it's land breeze. Land breeze is in the night. You don't see the land breeze usually because nobody goes to the beach at the night because there's no view. It's so boring. Afraid sharks might jump on us, but sharks don't come to beaches. Rarely. They do. Maybe sometimes. Okay. So this is the land again and this is the sea. Okay. So when the land heats up faster, it also cools down faster. So the water is like a dull student. It will learn stuff but won't forget them easily. The bright student will learn stuff very fast. Right for exam? Okay, I forgot everything. Boom. That is the land. Land is the bright student. Water is the dull student. The dull student has a long-term memory, but only you like. It's like I have a 2 MB in my brain and a hard disk in my brain, and someone else has a let's say 3 MB, 2 MB and 3 MB. So in the 3 MB, the bad thing is you can only put little bit amount of time, little bit. But for me, you can put lot, 2 MB full. Now you can't put anymore. Try to put anymore. No, I forgot it. So 2 MB is like, what's my name? I know my name is Varun. I know my name is the one. Okay, like that. Okay. So then, if I tell what's your name to the dull student who can put a little bit, he'll say, my name is I know only the first letter, V. But then when you ask the person after a long time, no, ask me if after a long time I would have forgotten my name. But if you ask him, he'll say Va. He'll only remember 2 letters, but he can remember it. So that's the sea. The sea, it warms up slowly and cools down slowly. The land warms up very fast and cools down very fast. So in the night, the land is not hotter than the sea, it's very cold. Meaning it's colder than the sea. So this is the land, this is the sea, and when the land cools down faster, the hot air from here rises up, and the breeze from the land goes and fills the space, and the hot air from the sea comes down like this. So it's the reverse way. That's why if you're standing in the night on the beach, which is completely useless, or maybe useless for you, or funny for me, you will feel a breeze pulling you towards the sea. Weird. It's like in the day, and then slows down and then night. Whatever comes from the sea returns from the sea. An awesome quote from the Nereid in Percy Jackson Lightning Thief. Whatever comes from the sea returns to the sea, meaning the sea breeze in the day, the breeze comes towards the land and comes back in the night. Okay? So now you know land breeze and sea breeze, and you know this and this. Now it's the time to know biology. How does our lungs work? Let's begin. Take a deep breath. What's actually happening? Your diaphragm is expanding, meaning it's expanding. So suppose this is our diaphragm. This is the bottom part, and take a bottle and keep 2 balloons inside with a straw connected in the top, a small hole where only the straw comes in, and this part is rubber. So then you pull the rubber. There's a low pressure region over here, so the lungs have to expand. But where is the air coming from? The lung coming from? From the hole. That's why when we breathe in, this is the opening of the straw. It then comes in using the windpipe to the lungs, which is a straw in the middle of the straw, and then the lungs are the 2 balloons, and the diaphragm is over here. And it expands down. So then there's a low pressure region over here. The lungs have to fill that low pressure region. So this is the lungs, and when it expands, it goes like boom, 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 boom. So when the diaphragm expands, we go boom, air enters from my nose, and when you breathe out, the diaphragm closes, meaning a high pressure over here and low pressure over here. So the high pressure has come towards the low pressure, pushing the lungs up and contract. Now, the oxygen and carbon dioxide, whatever, comes out. Fun fact of the day, when you breathe in oxygen, 21%. When you give it out, it's 17%. And carbon dioxide is not completely everything. Carbon dioxide from 0.03% turns into at least 4.3%. It's not like most people say, I'm taking in only oxygen and I'm giving out only carbon dioxide. There's so much carbon in our body that if we put it in a fire, we burn. Okay, so now you know how the lungs work. Now, in the next video, I will show you about water pressure and why you will collapse if you enter the water. And as always, thanks for watching.